there, and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Ducks churn out another first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense has confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Wells. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No press here. The defense backing away. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Wells. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Texas 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They go with a direct snap. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Texas, 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And their returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over first and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. Just 12 seconds remaining in the first half as they line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Defense not pressing this time. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Wells. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or pumping in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, they go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Ducks. That puts them on top in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Has the first, still on the move. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Direct snap to the back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play,
he makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scored all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Let's it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal for the offense. And now the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, up and good.
Texas, 35.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll use the ground game here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Testing the right side here. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Running back tackle is made at the 37. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to throw. It's Wells. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keeping it on the ground here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? To throw, it's Wells. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Good game, stupid fucking penalty.
Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.